Super people. Now, I should point out that this game is in early access or is in beta testing. It's not fully released yet, so take what I say with a pinch of salt. But my impressions of it is... Look, I don't like PUBG. Okay, I don't like the way PUBG plays. It's just not my cup of tea. Cheers. This mic's in the way. And Super People plays almost exactly like PUBG. So if you like PUBG, you're gonna like this game. So again, you have to take everything I say with a pinch of salt because I didn't like this game, if you couldn't tell. So it's another battle royale game that doesn't really add anything new. It doesn't really develop the genre. It just, I guess, plays it safe. Now it does add some new features, but it's nothing we've not seen before. It has a leveling up system similar to Final Fantasy VII's First Soldier, where the longer you survive, you level up. The more you kill, you level up. There's just like no random mobs in the game to kill. It's just players. So whereas in Final Fantasy VII First Soldier, you could go around killing mobs to level up and just level up by surviving longer. In this game, it's just surviving longer and killing people. This game kind of feels very similar to Final Fantasy VII First Soldier in terms of its mechanics. You have a class system where they have an alt ability and then like a main ability, kind of like Apex. But you get assigned these classes, so you don't get to pick it because the balancing on these classes is just terrible. Some feel so much more overpowered than others. I mean, like one, you can summon nukes from out of thin air and RPGs, while another one you can summon a monster truck, and another one you can dash or get a really cool sniper shot if you actually hit the target, which you might not in my case. And then others you can summon fireballs. It feels like, okay, the randomness doesn't really help. There clearly needs to be some balancing with these abilities. Also, you get a number of passive abilities that you have to level up by taking these pills. The whole theme is around taking these pills that give you superpowers, but some of these passives seem very situational and downright useless in some modes. For example, there's ones where you can get like perks for healing teammates, but if you're playing solo, that's going to be useless for you. And then there's others where it's like, oh, you can breathe longer underwater and stuff, and depending on where you are, that's going to be useless. So you know, you get randomly assigned this character, not this character, this class, and it could just be entirely useless for where you are. It's nice that the loadout is designed for the character the class you've gotten. So if you've got a sniper class, it's going to give you a decent sniper rifle, depending on what class it is, it's depending on what weapon you get, and it's a very good weapon. Also, you can level up your weapons as well. You can level up your armor. You can level up anything. Well, backpack armor, all that good stuff, which is cool. There's a whole like crafting mechanic thing here to add it on, but it's kind of like, okay, cool. I guess you're mainly just going to level up your secondary and just wait for a loadout drop and then get your class's main weapon, which is probably going to be pretty good. If it didn't play like PUBG, I don't know, I might enjoy it more. Maybe I'd be like, yes, this is the Final Fantasy 7 BR I wanted on PC, but as it stands, it plays like PUBG. The classes definitely need some balancing. The whole pill mechanic, yeah, cool, I guess, but some passive abilities are going to be completely useless for you depending on where you are. There's like one where it's like you get bonuses for being higher up and stuff, like climbing mountains and zip line. It feels like they just created so many characters or classes, I should say classes. They didn't create characters, they created classes. They created so many classes and were like, okay, each class has like 6 different passive abilities they're based on power, defense, and movability. So 6 passives that they've all got to level up, and and there's like how many classes there are, and then they got to have a ult and all this mega attack ability. It's just all over the place. Yeah, they need to work on the classes a little bit. Definitely balancing them out. Again, if you like PUBG, you might actually enjoy this game. But if you don't like PUBG and how it plays, you're probably not going to enjoy this game. It doesn't really do anything new. You could even argue like the whole leveling system for the passive abilities is like leveling up spells in Final Fantasy VII BR. So also when you take the pill, because there's 3 different types of, well, there's 4 different types of pill. There's red for power, and there's like green for defense and blue for movement or speed, and then there's the golden one. The golden one automatically levels up one of your passive abilities to max, and the red level does 1 level for one of your passive abilities. So if you want to fully up all your power levels, all your passive abilities, you're going to need like find 9 red pills. Same for green, same for blue, for defense and speed. So yeah. Also the gunfights are just bad as well. I think it's just like a PUBG motive, but it just feels like you take so long to kill somebody, and then all of a sudden they might use a passive ability to kill you, or because of their passive they can output more damage to you, so you just it's so much balancing needed. Yeah, I didn't enjoy it, to be honest. I uninstalled it. Yeah, I guess that's my first impressions of Super People. Going in, it had a lot to do to convince me to play it, because, you know, immediately it felt like PUBG, and then, yeah, it just didn't do enough else to kind of go, hey, maybe you try it. Maybe try it. No. Well, that was fun. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment if you liked Super People. Leave a comment if you like PUBG. Like if you liked this video, dislike if you didn't, and subscribe for more saltiness, pointless reviews, and early access games. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Morse. Marvelous. Together on the track. Let's go. Red sus, red sus. Red sus, red sus. Red sus, red sus. Red so sus. Red sus, red sus. Red sus, red sus. Red sus, red sus. Red so sus.